Hey there, what's up? Welcome back. So, I have a message for someone's DM, Divine Masculine, that has been very burnt in their past. All right, this person has a lot of bottled up emotions, could be also like anger, and it all comes from their past. All right, like they've been really scorned in their past. This person has been involved in a third party energy and has been cheated on. All right, could be with their best friend, could be with someone that they know or whatever, and this person has not been able to really release these energies or heal from that, and because of that there is still some toxicity that so now and then kind of like erupts within their energy. So if you've been experiencing a lot of chaos with your Divine Masculine, if you've been feeling like this person has a lot of bottled up emotions and energy or anger even, that kind of like comes out of the blue. So it's like they get mad out of the blue about small little things, or kind of like question your loyalty towards them. It's because this person has been burned, all right, and because of that they are unavailable to really open up their heart space. But they do really love you. However, they just don't know how to release their past energy, and it's not like they are still connected with that person in any type of way, or they love them. Is their ego has been quite bruised, and this message has been coming out quite frequently in my readings actually, and it means that this is someone that has been closed off in recognizing that they have been burned, and acceptance needs to come first, right? So I feel like the way that they come across maybe to you or to the people in your surrounding even is that they are very arrogant maybe, right? Like they have a little bit of arrogance of trying to show off or whatsoever. It's because they have this unhealed inner child within them and they want to impress, right? Like they like to impress you, but then like behind the scenes there are small little things that happen and they kind of like set the scene on fire type of energy. And I do feel like this person needs to be left alone just a little bit, especially if you are a little bit higher in the energy and you can see it, right? Like that this person is scorned, that they've been burned. However, they're not really listening. It's not like you can say like, hey, it's because you still need healing to do and X, Y, and Z. No, they kind of like point the arrows on you, which is quite unfair. So your energy might come off as like, okay, this is very unfair to me and I'm not your past or I'm not that person. But it's like hard for them to realize that or to understand what you are saying because you are spiritually evolved. However, they still need some healing. And I'm picking up a lot on the base chakra, right? Like the security, the safety. They need to feel safe enough to kind of like release these energies. And maybe they do feel safe with you, but the expression of emotions are wrong, right? So yes, what I said is that they need to be left alone for a little time or just a few days. I don't know if you are in a relationship or not. Whatever the case is, you may need to speak up about a non-tolerance type of behavior from them and leave them to really go through their own fears and their own insecurities, right? And eventually they will finally, because here we see that the Two of Swords saying like they're not really open for suggestions. They're not really open for your healing words, and it's because they are in an avoidance type of energy and they've been avoiding accepting that someone has burned them in their past. Now, if you would leave them just for a few days, they will go through the cycle of release and feel the emptiness and also start to miss you, but also really put focus on things that they need to heal and let go of, because eventually, like I said, they do really love you and they want to have a long-term relationship with you, and emotionally you are the one that makes them happy, right? So that's what I'm picking up on. Let's see what else. Yeah, see, this unhealed pattern that could be quite toxic is coming out in a very selfish and arrogant way. I told you that from the beginning, like they could come off quite arrogant. They have their pride and ego still there, and also they're hiding a lot of things. They're hiding their true feelings, right? And the true feelings in this case is actually that they have been burned in their masculine energy. Okay, but this person has still a very big heart. Like, they are hopelessly romantic. Even though they may come off very arrogant at times, they do search for someone that they can find romance with, and they see that with you, and their heart is being GPSed to you. All right, so there's definitely going to be a change. Let's see how that change is going to be occurring in your life with them. Fertility, wow. Some of you might even get pregnant. All right, for others of you, like I said, this person is definitely seeing you as maybe the mother of their child, or the person that they want to have a long-term relationship with. They see you as the Empress, and the Empress is all about new life, new energy. Definitely someone that they feel safe with, right? Like that motherly energy. And we have even the Six of Pentacles here with the sacral chakra. So maybe they need to release some type of intimate or sexual relationship that they had where things really went wrong. This might also be a message to you. Maybe you've been going through a certain situation in your life in regards to an intimate relationship that has scorned you. However, you came on top of it quite good. You've healed yourself, and they're seeing that you've been putting in a lot of effort and energy into yourself. And I feel that they're ready for this transformation. They're ready to really make the adjustments for this relationship to work. Okay. And there is a new beginning. So even if you did separate your ways for the time being, there is absolutely a new beginning that is on the horizon here. The energy is gaining momentum. Now that could be that bottled up energy. So be mindful to not react with their emotions, to kind of like let them rage out without making it difficult for you, right? So let them have their moment. Let them have their moment alone. Maybe they're going through a very intense period right now, really releasing a lot of unexpressed emotions here, things that they've been holding back on for a long time. Exactly. Nothing will come out of the situation with work through your fear. So again, this is really saying like avoid their energy. You will sense it. You have a very strong, sensitive, intuitive energy, and you know that when a wound is starting to get open and it needs healing, you have to avoid them. You have to kind of like let them sit with their own energy and whatever they need to release, but they need to release it outside of you, right? Like they should not be released on you. And that's like the difference that they need to see and accept, okay? Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see if they have anything to say. I knew exactly what I was doing. So actually they're testing you. So whenever they get a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say aggressive, but you know what I mean? Like whenever they get like out of line, they know exactly what they are doing, meaning that they're kind of like testing your boundaries, testing your limit, seeing how you are reacting. If you are accepting their anger, if you are accepting their behavior. Oh wow, I cannot believe it. It's time for me to heal now. Exactly. They are starting to realize that because they are very grateful for the spiritual lessons that you are teaching them. And you are here, the Empress. You are the one that is bringing fertility, new life, new energy, new experiences to their life. And they're starting to see that what you are bringing to them is completely something else than what the other person brought to them. They brought a lot of drama to them. And I regret lying to you. So there might be, they may have said things because of their anger or because of their frustration, actually, that were not true. All right. So they regret saying perhaps like things that were quite horrible to say, or when we get mad and emotional, we say things that we shouldn't say, or do things that we shouldn't do. And they're coming to that regret, and they're definitely seeing that you brought them a huge spiritual lesson, and that now they need to face their fears and kind of like start to see that their behavior is not going to be changing just like that. They need to really work on themselves. So you really initiated this person to work on themselves. You really opened their vision, opened their eyes, opened their need for healing, especially in intimate relationship, because the sacral chakra is all about intimate relationships. And you may have been also healing through your intimacy with them. Self-love. Around this time, maybe you need to, storm warning. Responding but not reacting. So make sure that when this happens, when this energy comes through, because the energy is gaining momentum here, that you don't overreact, or you don't get on their level of overreaction, right? You are not their wound. They need to deal with their wound. And the way that you can do it is show yourself the love, the respect that you need, and they will start to mirror that. They will see like, okay, this person is really taking their time, they're walking away, they're releasing all their anger towards me or their frustration, but they are not focused on expressing it on you, right? I hope I made myself clear, but this is definitely an act of self-love. And when you start to put more focus on yourself, on healing yourself, they will start to do that too. And yes, they will go through a lot of fears and overthink things and go through a little bit of a hard time, but eventually it will actually purge out all these things. And frozen in time, stagnant and cold, this is what is being released. So they have been a little bit stagnant maybe, or cold in their heart space, not really understanding your point of view, or not really giving you, how do I say that? Kind of like not really understanding your point of view. Like they were just like in an arrogant way blocked off mentally, right? Mentally and emotionally. And now they're starting to see that this is not getting them anywhere, and that they need some huge change. And there we have the transformation card. So yes, your divine masculine is absolutely going through a very positive transformation. However, the way that it looks like from your point of view, or from the relationship point of view, it could be quite chaotic, it could be quite messy, it could be quite frustrating, but eventually it is going to be leading up to a brand new energy and a transformation internally. And this is what is the most important thing, all right? And it's as well as the most important message that you needed to hear about your divine masculine. So let me know in the comments below how this resonated, and I'll catch you guys soon. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you soon. Take care.